Hey guys, what's up? Vegan and Wayne here, back again with another video, and it's October. Halloween is weeks away, and it's time to start preparing for Halloween. And if you're like us, you have a lot of DVDs.
So many DVDs.
So many, and probably a lot of them are scary movies. So it's a chore almost to narrow it down to what videos you want to watch on Halloween.
It's a pain in the butt. If you wait until Halloween, then you're just going to be looking for DVDs.
Yeah. But again, if you're like us, Halloween's a big deal. So here we are. Like I said, way in advance.
Every day is Halloween.
Every day's Halloween, but we kind of we have special showcase matinee. We got to figure out what we're going to watch. So we kind of narrowed it down to our Halloween day viewing.
And we thought we'd share what we'll be watching on Halloween with you guys.
Yeah. So some of these are classics. Most of them are. You've probably seen them, maybe not. We're going to go through them and yeah. So without further ado, here's what we're going to be watching Halloween 2021. And I'm just going to go through no particular order.
Yeah, it's not going to be the order we watch them on Halloween. Yeah. They're going to be playing throughout the day.
Yeah. So some are going to be more background, some are going to be main event. But anyway, no particular order. And I bet you can't figure out who picked this film.
It was Wayne.
Everybody knows this movie. This is classic 80s movie, The Lost Boys. It has Kiefer Sutherland. It has the Coreys. And it's
got Michael.
It's got, oh yeah, for the ladies.
Well, when this movie was coming out, I was a teenager. And I was so excited for it to come out. I was counting the days. And yeah, I've loved the movie. I watched it so much when I was a teenager. When we finally got it on VHS, I watched it constantly. I memorized the lines. So
confession, I didn't see this in the 80s when we were teenagers.
Can you believe that?
I didn't
What
see it till we were
load
together.
of crap is that?
But,
uncouth.
No, it's a good movie though.
It is. Can you believe they're gonna remake it?
They're gonna
I hate the remakes. Remakes are notoriously trash.
It's rare for them to nail a remake.
What good remake has there been that's been as good? It doesn't have to be better than the original, but name a remake that's as good or enjoyable as the original.
There's been some that's been okay, but as good or better than the original?
Just as good.
No. None that I can think of. But
The Lost Boys classic.
Lost Boys classic. I'm not gonna bother reading it back.
Even the greasy saxophone player, classic.
Classic stuff. That's good stuff. That's classic 80s vampire. Next.
Who picked this one? Wasn't me.
Eraserhead. Eraserhead isn't a horror movie, but
look at him.
It is the stuff of.
Good Lord, what's he seen?
It is the stuff of bad dreams.
He's seen things.
It's very surreal and dark, and if you've never seen it before, the first time you see it, it might be even a little disturbing. It's just a very dark, foreboding film. And it's also one of my favorites, so I don't need an excuse to watch. In fact, I just watched it a couple weeks ago. But
it's got nice packaging too.
It's got this edition is a Criterion edition. Nice packaging. Has 2-disc. Has
look at that thick book.
Nice thick book full of interviews and such. But if you're a David Lynch fan, you know.
Pug, what are you doing?
Pug. And if you're not, give this one a watch. It is on HBO Max, I believe, has it.
She's got allergies, you guys, not fleas.
Yeah. So, Eraserhead, one of my favorite films from one of my favorite directors. Again,
poor little pug.
Not horror, but you know what? David Lynch, he's not a horror director, but sometimes he understands horror better than a lot of horror directors. Don't you think?
Yes.
Some stuff is just really disturbing.
I gave her a bath recently, and she had a reaction to the shampoo, so
yeah.
She's so itchy.
This
we picked up at the Dollar Tree.
The classic, the OG.
We picked this one up at the Disappointment Tree.
That's right, we did.
Show them what's on the back.
On the back, we have other bonus films, too. We have Nosferatu, which is the classic.
I can't see it, it's too glary.
The Brain That Wouldn't Die.
Look at that.
So this one's probably going to be coming on early.
Yeah.
And going to be a lot of background noise. But The Brain That Wouldn't Die is good. Nosferatu is awesome. I know I give Romero a lot of guff.
It's the only Romero that I like. And I'm convinced, you guys. I'm not going to say it. I don't want to be controversial.
Yeah. Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead was good. Okay, we're not the biggest Romero fans. But then again, we're not the biggest zombie
Yeah.
fans, so
Day-
maybe that's why.
Day of the Dead, he started to lose me, and by the time he got to Survival of the Dead and all that, I won't even.
Which we bought.
I don't know why.
It was $1.
All right, you guys have heard us talk about this one.
No, that's last.
That's last.
You
All
saved
right.
the best for last.
All right. Oh, another classic. The Shining.
Ma'am!
Ma'am, we are making a video here.
Just threw all my pillows on the floor.
Anyway, this
What
is
a
a
nut.
classic. Stanley Kubrick, and again, I'm not going to bother reading the back of this one. You all have probably seen this or at least know of it. And this is an awesome, awesome movie.
Yeah.
Little known fact, Stanley Kubrick, when he made this, before they started filming, he made the entire cast and crew watch Eraserhead.
Oh, did he?
He wanted to capture that sort of existential dread that was
Huh.
captured in Eraserhead. In fact, one of the scenes, the naked lady in the bathtub scene and the close-up of Jack Nicholson's face and horror backing away was a direct
Neat.
copy of Henry in Eraserhead. We got 3 more movies, Toots. Can we do it?
And she's gone. She made a mess and she's gone. Little turd threw down my pillows.
We've had this movie a while. You can tell because it has a Blockbuster sticker on it. Blockbuster Video. Dead End.
Who remembers Blockbuster?
It's Christmas Eve, and like every other year, the Harringtons take a trip to their in-laws to celebrate the holidays. Taking an unfamiliar shortcut, Mr. Harrington makes the biggest mistake of his life, leading his family down a terror-filled road with no end. I don't want to give away spoilers, because
It's good.
it has Ray Wise from Twin Peaks. It has Lynn Shay.
Love her.
Love her. So they're the parents, and they are great. And
Look at the price of that when we got it.
this is one of those movies we had no idea what it was, but it's become one of our favorites, and it's almost like the old Tarantino movies. We can practically narrate all the dialogue.
Like the
by
Lost
heart.
Boys.
Yeah.
All right, we're saving the 2 top, his top and my top favorite
These are
for the end.
our showcase.
But you could do mine last because mine's way better.
Okay. People who've been watching the channel for a while probably remember me being on the search for this last year. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Yep.
And this is a very divisive movie. I know some people love it. Some people hate it.
Some people love to hate it.
Some people love to hate
Some
it.
people hate to love it.
I still think if it wasn't part of the Halloween franchise, if it was its own standalone movie, it would fare a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's old. You've all seen it, so I don't feel like I'm giving away spoilers when I say that this company, what is it, Lucky Shamrock? Silver Shamrock, right? Make the mask.
Days till Halloween.
Halloween.
Okay, don't do it. We'll get it.
And the, the masks don't come off. Say, blah, 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 blah.
Spoiler alert.
But
You
it's-
missed this from what, the 80s?
the 80s. It has
Jeez, people.
John Carpenter written all over it, and as the awesome John Carpenter soundtrack, and that was like my main motivation for finding this movie after all these years. I didn't appreciate this movie so much when I was a kid, but as an adult, darn it, I like it.
And the best. Save for last. When I said I don't like zombie movies, I lied. I like good zombie movies.
People who've been watching a while know
Ooh.
what we're talking about.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Look at that.
Talk about another movie we can practically recite all of the dialogue in. This movie
Is
is
the
a
best
classic.
zombie movie.
This is my favorite zombie movie as well. And we've seen this one a
Turn it
million
around.
times. I mean, it's got everything. It's got punk rockers. It's got zombies. It's got
Everything.
laughs. It's got chills. It's got thrills.
It's
It'll
one
make
of
you
those-
laugh. It'll make you cringe.
Horror movies that make you laugh, but in an uncomfortable, very uncomfortable way.
Yeah, it's campy, but not some of these movies that are so campy you can't even watch them.
I fear that they're going to try to remake this and make it some ridiculous comedy and miss the horror,
yeah.
the uncomfortable horror that it is. It's spooky.
yeah.
This is also on HBO Max. If
Yep,
you
so-
have HBO Max, look at this old case, man. How long have we had
Yeah,
this?
you got 2 or 3 copies of this movie. This
I
is
have
the
a
oldest one.
shirt that has them on the cover,
Yeah.
or the from the cover on the shirt, and on the back of it it says "I can smell your brains."
Yep.
But it's old, it's faded, it's got a big hole in the front. I wish I could find another one.
Yeah, because I've seen other shirts lately, but I haven't
Mm-hmm.
seen that one. So that is our Halloween showcase.
Look at it. Look
So-
at it. Look at it.
Now I ask you, what are you guys watching on Halloween?
Yeah.
What are you watching just some new stuff? Do you have movies that are tradition like Return of the Living Dead, or this is our new yearly tradition here? You got traditional movies, or if there are movies you suggest for us, maybe we should throw in because we'll be
I'd
playing
say
movies all
the
day.
most iconic movies for me are The Lost Boys and Return of the Living Dead. Return of the Living Dead above The Lost Boys, but
For iconic.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. The Shining is up there too, though.
I don't really like The Shining. Y'all probably be on TikTok.
Yeah, I like The Shining. Yeah, I don't watch it doesn't like The Shining, you guys. But
Or Eraserhead. That one's just kind of...
said it's not a horror movie. If you're expecting a horror movie, you won't like it. But it's bizarre.
What's your favorite zombie movie, guys? Do you guys like Romero, or do you know what we're saying? Do you see the same way we do with the Romero? He beats you over the head with a dead horse about how humans are bad, zombie good.
Yeah, in the first movie, it was like it was symbolic almost. It was subtle. It's like, okay, yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
By the end of the movie, he's beating you over the head with
With a zombie horse.
We're literally, zombies are the good guys.
The only Romero I can stand is his first. And I'll say what I was going to say. I think it's only good because somebody else was with him making it, and their contribution is what made it watchable.
Roast her in the comments, not me.
Roast me if you dare.
But exactly, it's opinions. I know he was very popular for a reason. A lot of people liked him.
Did we pick out good ones for our
Yeah.
Halloween watching?
So,
That we just pop them in one right after the other.
Yeah, we are, man. So
Because it's, I don't know what we're going to do for Halloween, but I like to have our videos ready.
yeah, because that's the important thing. We don't really go out or anything. So
Yep. We were going to do
trick
trick-or-treaters, but I don't know. With COVID, I don't know if there's going to be kids out or...
Yeah, and I actually had to take a vacation day to be off Halloween. So I'm
Mhm.
going to be coming off night shifts. I'm going to sleep like a good portion of the first half of the day.
Yep. Give
So-
us a like.
Subscribe if you haven't already.
Because we give away movies when we reach a new 100.
So when we get 700,
But I'm really curious. I want to know for real.
yeah, what are you guys going to watch?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Because you guys might suggest something that we completely forgot.
Exactly. This is not written in stone,
No, well, these are.
but we could add to it.
The day will be long. And we stay up late, so we'll be watching them for a while. What is it?
So let us know.
The pug gave us a suggestion.
Yeah,
and I don't
I can't-
speak
I don't
Puganese, so I
speak
don't
pug.
know.
She's not into scary movies. It's probably don't want to hurt her feelings.
Leave us a comment. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys think. Don't
Yeah.
roast me too much.
Yes, let us
But
know.
you can if you want. I can take it.
All right. That's it.
Bye.
Bye.